So we ended up yesterday talking about the fact, the importance of our imagination, ability to see that which we believe God for. So we're going to continue from there. We looked at Philippians 4:8. We looked at 1 Timothy 6:12. I also brought in the scripture I've quoted severally, John 16:24, where Jesus Christ told the disciples that they should ask so that they will receive, that their joy might be full, And so that's where we stopped yesterday. So that we're going to just key in, continue today. And the next quote we're going to look at was James Allen. And he says that that as you think, that you travel, and as you love, you attract. You are today where your thoughts have brought you, and you'll be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. And just talking about the fact that when we think with our thoughts, we're able to transverse time, space, and matter. With our thoughts, we can be locked up in our past. With our thoughts, we can be locked up in our future. With our thoughts, we can be living in the present. When we spend time in our past, is what we call regret, right? We're regretting, oh, I should have done that. Oh, if only I did done this. Oh, if only I had done that. Oh, this, that. Yeah. Oh, that's the reason why. Oh, they think of me. I never knew that is also called anxiety. I used to think anxiety had to do with the future alone. No, but that's not true. Anxiety also has to do with dwelling too much in your past, because you are anxious that something you did wrong in your past is what is affecting you today and might affect you tomorrow, right? Sometimes it's kind of deceptive, because if you are a color green, or someone that loves details and does a lot of analysis, you could be deceived to think that you are doing good. Some element of analyzing your past is okay, but when you overdwell on it, when you dwell on it too much, when you get into a do loop where you are dwelling in a past where there's no answer, it starts leading towards depression. I mean, if while you are in control of looking at your past, there's no problem. You can get valuable treasures from it. But when your past begins to control you, especially when you get to a place where there's no answer, you're pretty much just saying, oh, if only I had done that. Oh, if only I had done that. But you cannot do it. It's already past. When you stay too long on that, you start going the path of depression. What you're actually doing at that point in time is that you are being anxious. You are held on to the fact that what you did not do is affecting you today and might affect you tomorrow. It's kind of deceptive, because it almost looks as if you are doing the right thing. You are being a good person and analyzing, but it's a deception that gets people into depression, right? Yesterday is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do about it is learn. Once you are done learning, you need to move on. If you stay past the learning, you are dwelling in fear. You are scared that something you did or did not do yesterday is putting you in prison today and tomorrow. Therefore, you are depending on your own strength over your life, right? That is not having faith in God, or not being able to see a future that overwhelms your past. That's a lack of faith. Again, you see, that's a lack of imagination. You are locked to something that happened in the past, right? The same thing goes to being locked to something in the future. Typically, when it's in the future, it's clear, it's anxiety. We're anxious. We're thinking that, oh, something in that future, oh, will get me. Oh, I might not arrive. And it's very easy. And my wife, myself, probably my children are going through that. So we're living examples of it, right? We have our issues whereby we're not able to travel as we would love to, right? If I dwelt on it at some point in time, and that's what got me into depression. I was in depression 2018 to 2020, right? Even today, I have to consciously take my mind away from it. Because if I put my mind on it, it's something that in my human strength, there's nothing I can do about some things. And if I dwell on it long enough, I'll just get myself into depression. But that is a place, and we're going to dwell on that. Those are things you hand over to God. Faith is being able to hand over the things you cannot do. Trust it in the hand of someone who can do the things you cannot do. Your inability to hand it into his hands is called lack of faith. Your ability to give it over to him is called faith.